Hey guys, what's up? Technologics here, and today we're looking at the iPod Touch 6th generation. Should you buy it in 2016? First off, if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. But let's get started. So the iPod 6th generation was released about a year ago in June 2015 to the surprise of almost everybody. It was a pretty quiet release, but a necessary one, as the 5 had been around since 2012 and was starting to become pretty obsolete. I've actually done a review on the iPod 5, by the way. Link for that is in the description below. The body and design of the iPod 6 is perfectly identical to the 5, except for a couple exceptions. The iPod 5 had a wrist strap loop thing on the back that is not on the 6, and the color scheme has been changed. The 6 comes in the colors of blue, gold, pink, space gray, and silver. I believe there's also a special edition red one that you can get that is a certain amount of money donated to AIDS research. As you can see on the screen, I own the gold one. Something you can't see in pictures or video is how light this device is. It's crazy, to the point where it barely feels like you're even holding a piece of technology. It's lighter and thinner than any iPhone on the market at the moment. It does not include Touch ID or the ability to get a plan or a SIM card. That's something I should actually mention here. This is not a phone. It acts similar in every single way to an iPhone, except can't use the SIM card, which means no contract. You can still text other phones with iMessage, however, as well as any other app that uses Wi-Fi like Facebook Messenger. Due to the lack of cellular options, this phone is best suited for children or teens who can't afford phone plans, or maybe someone who wants another device to play games on or whatever. You know what you'll use it for. And it actually really excels here. It has an A8 processor, putting it at the same speeds as the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, which is pretty decent. It'll definitely be supported for at least 2 to 3 years, probably even longer, which means that there isn't any pressure to upgrade anytime soon. The battery for me when I use it isn't great, I'm not gonna lie, especially if I play games or stream video on it. However, I've always wondered maybe I was sent a bad iPod, as it doesn't seem normal for the battery to be this bad. And my friend who has an iPod 5, the battery is the same by the way, it doesn't have this problem, so I'm not sure. But I would think you would need to charge it at least once overnight, and possibly during the day if you're going to be using a lot too. Also, you can see that I have the battery percentage in the top right there. That isn't normal for an iPod Touch. I jailbroke mine, which means that I'm able to do that, but when you get your iPod, the percentage won't show up, and as far as I know, there isn't a way to make it show up yet. Just a quirk Apple has for some reason. So that's a bit of an annoyance. However, if you download a third-party app, such as the one I have, which I believe is Battery Doctor, it allows me to see a widget in my notification center, which shows me the percentage. So hopefully that helps you out if you do get this device. If it doesn't work, then I really don't know what to tell you. The camera on the iPod is good, but not great, rocking 8 megapixels and 1080p video. Same as the iPod 5 or the iPhone 5S. So if you've used those, then you know what it's like. Here is some footage taken with the iPod 6. As you can see, it's pretty good. It's not bad. Not good for maybe professional YouTube, but you know, just for filming something, then it's fine. The design, like with any Apple product, is beautiful. This is one of, I would say, my favorite looking Apple products. It has a 4-inch screen, so the same size as the 5C, the 5S, the iPod 5. So it's smaller than the iPhone 6 and 6S, 6 Plus, 6S Plus, all those. So if you like big screens, don't get this phone, I guess. It's bigger than the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 4S, but you know, it's still not huge. The resolution on the iPod is 1136 by 640 with a pixel density of 326 ppi. So that's a Retina display, and it's pretty good. It's the same pixel density found in the iPhone 6, although it's not the same resolution as the iPhone 6 screen is bigger. The iPod is very fast. I don't have any problems with it when it comes to speeds at all. It loads video fast, it loads, you know, Netflix or games. It'll run pretty much any game, and it'll probably continue to do that for quite a while. Overall, all in all, this is a good device. There's no reason not to buy it, I would say, unless you need a phone. If you need a phone, this is not for you. If you need a plan, if you need a contract, you can text over Wi-Fi as mentioned earlier, but otherwise you gotta get an iPhone or you gotta get an Android or something like that. But for younger people especially, or even maybe older people, or if you don't even need a phone, because some people don't need phones, then this is a great device to do whatever you want on it, Facebook or Instagram or, you know, games. It's pretty much an iPhone, and so it's perfect. Okay, so the iPod 6 US dollars is about $200 for the 16GB gigabyte model, and about, I would think, yeah, $250 for the 32. You can get in 64 as well, which is about 300, so it goes up in intervals of 50, so that's up to you. I'd recommend the 32, especially if you're getting an iPod. You're probably gonna play games and or put music on it. The 32 I would say is better, but the 16 is fine as well, so you just might have a little bit of less space. I love the 32. I think that's the perfect amount of space for me. 64 I think is almost a little bit too much. Great little device, totally recommend it. Don't have too many problems except for the battery life, as mentioned a little bit earlier, but I may have been sent a faulty iPod. I'm actually not sure on that. So if this helped you out at all, please give this video a like. I would really appreciate that. Drop a comment below telling me what you think of the device. Alright, that's it for now, guys, and I'll see you all next time.
Let it go.